Welcome back to the Toy Lounge, guys, and today we're going to be looking at the DC Comics, DC Superhero Girls, Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman comes to us thanks to Mattel, as the logo says right at the bottom there. As far as I'm concerned, these are kind of like a underestimated toy line. I don't think they did that well in the toy stores. I've seen them all discounted, well, hugely discounted actually. I picked up all three figures in the back. I think they were like, it was a crazy price, like $4 each, as of June 2018. You may still find some in stores. There were just a few left in my area. The girls love this stuff. They also came in a 12-inch scale as well. This is a 6-inch scale, just to let you guys know. Yeah, I've seen them all, reduced in price now. A lot of shelf warmers, but my daughter loves these. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't do too well. I haven't seen the animation, but great representation of the DC characters in toy form, I think. But yeah, just weren't that popular. I guess girls are, picking up other stuff like Barbie or, there's a lot of stuff out there for girls, and who doesn't love Barbie? How can you compete with that? But yeah, if your girl loves superheroes, I think this is a great introduction. You can pick them up cheap now in stores, and if you are a little girl, ask mommy and daddy, hey, can I have one of these? Now's the time to pick one up. Even the 12-inch scale ones, you can pick them up as well. I think they're like between $10 to $15 Australian. I don't know how well they did in the States, but they're really cheap here right now. So if you want to pick one up, go for it. Now's the time. Just a quick look at the box art. You've got a Wonder Woman from the animation, and the DC Superhero Girls logo. Wonder Woman includes magic lasso of truth. Yeah. As a guy, I can just say thank God those things aren't real. But wouldn't that be crazy? You can just pick one of those lasso of truth at a grocery store or something. Us guys will be in trouble. Read up on the back, and an image of the other three characters in the line: Supergirl, Batgirl, and Wonder Woman. I've already reviewed Supergirl. Batgirl will be next. Just a read up there if you want to pause. Not suitable from ages 0 to 3, of course. Parents, find out more at dcsuperherogirls.com. Also on Instagram and Facebook. That doesn't really interest me. But yeah, that's enough about that. Let's get Wonder Woman out of a box and have a close look at her. And we're back with Wonder Woman outside of a box. Just take a look at the accessory she comes with. Her lasso of truth. Made of a bendy plastic. So that should be easier to pose with her. And I'll show you guys how that works a bit later on in the video. Leaving that aside, let's have a look at Wonder Woman. And as I said before, this is a great representation of Wonder Woman in the animation that this Wonder Woman is based off. And very clean paintwork. In my opinion, these figures have had better paintwork than some of the DC, the other DC comic figure lines, like the main ones, like Batman and Superman and all that. You know, you get so many like paint splotches and bad, you know, paint around the eyes and eyebrows, and you've got to go through each figure, make sure you get the one with the best paint apps. But there's no issue here with these guys. The paintwork is done really well. Even the headband here. And the star. Painted very accurately. Just give you a look at her hair. Nice detail on her hair. And speaking of paint, there doesn't seem to be much paint on this figure with the rest of the body. The torso and the crotch and the legs and the boots as well all seem to be separate pieces that are joined together. So you've got the torso that's made of red plastic, and the crotch is also a blue plastic. The legs are molded out of a blue plastic as well, and you've got the white painted stars going down the legs. And probably the only paint I can see anywhere else is the white on the boots, which is also made of a red plastic. So you can see that part there has been painted white. Yeah, this shoulder piece here as well is also yellow plastic. Yeah, toy lounge. So maybe there's no paint splotches on these figures because there's not much paint at all. It's actually molded out of different plastic, different color plastic. So yeah, I think there's some. So the shoulder, the sleeves, I can't actually make out whether it's yeah, so it looks like a white plastic and the arms are kind of painted in skin tone. That's my guess. Or it could be the other way around where it's skin tone plastic and the sleeves are painted white. I can't actually make that out on this figure. But in saying that, still looks good, in my opinion. And as I've said before, these guys fit in really well with your other DC collectibles. They're in that same scale. They just have that cartoony face. Just to quickly go over her articulation, she has a head that rotates all the way around, and there's some up and down movement there as well. Shoulders go out to about there, rotate all the way around, single bend at the elbow, rotates also on the wrist all the way around. Hips go out about there. Forward that much. No backward movement. Single bend at the knee, and also rotates at the boot. And here's Wonder Woman posed with a lasso of truth. You just have a slot there on her hip where you can actually plug the lasso in and then just pose it in her hand, whichever way you like. So yeah, that works really well there. And here she is next to a Batman figure, so you can see how she scales with another character from the DC line. And looks like she scales pretty well for me. And just a final shot with Supergirl that comes in the same line. And she's just Supergirl falls on eye level with Wonder Woman, so Wonder Woman is slightly taller, as she should be. And that's it for our Wonder Woman review from the DC Supergirls hero line. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you like. There's more videos to come. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys.